where you just need a bunch of random ones. I also... Okay, we are in the game now. Sorry about this. We'll get back to the new stuff later. Stranger is Manadorf?
Manadorf, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is playing his Hunter, and Geobraun is also playing his Hunter.
And they are both mid-range.
Yep.
They are...
Of course, because who doesn't run mid-range Hunter?
Let's see. They're
pretty
almost...
standard decks here. Geobraun's is interesting in that he and one other person have a Tundra Rhino in their Hunter deck, which is not a card we always see, but it can be a super powerful one.
And the only other difference I see is that Manadorf's teched in a Black Knight.
Yes. Which is interesting. And
it's not going to help him here, aside from Poundmaster, but...
Yes, which actually could prove to be very useful. Starting off with the King's Elec that wins the joust is a fun start.
We're going to see another.
And will Manadorf do...
He wins with the same card.
That is hilarious. Welcome to the day. Hopefully this is an indication of how the rest of the day goes.
Geobraun's got the slightly better curve.
Yeah, I would well, no, he only has 2 mana, so he can't Eaglehorn yet, but a Huge Toad is still good. The question is, does he Quick Shot? I think he can afford to play down the minion.
I think he can too. I mean, I think he can even afford to play down the Huge Toad and go face rather than trade.
Or the question is,
unless you're expecting him to, unless you're expecting Manadorf to also have a Quick Shot.
Yeah, I would Quick Shot if it were going into turn 4 and I might be expecting a Poundmaster, but we're not there yet, so I think this is a safe play, a good play. Followed by an Explosive Trap is pretty handy.
Very good play.
He doesn't even need to trade.
Nope. So now, what do you test for first? Freezing?
I think it's pretty obviously an Explosive Trap.
Yeah.
If it were a Freezing Trap, he would have traded into one of them, I think, maybe? Or he wouldn't have played the Freezing Trap. Yeah, like, it wouldn't have been a good card for that situation. Barely.
So Geo gets the trade in with the Alex. And
at 3 mana, he will probably gladly bow. It's unfortunate he doesn't have a trap to follow it up with, but so he runs, one of each explosive and freezing as well. And they both have that. Okay. So
I'm not sure what he's
deciding
thinking of.
whether to attack or not. I don't see why you wouldn't, but...
I don't either. Okay.
Okay.
So he decides not to.
The freezing trap play is kind of just because why not?
Right.
He doesn't have anything else to do with the mana. But it is pretty pointless. And it also allows Geo to feel out what it is if he didn't already expect to know exactly what it was.
Yep. So he can attack face to test for bear or explosive.
Exactly. Or misdirect.
Or misdirect. He'll lose the joust. That's alright.
That is...
And even snipe, because, why not?
Well, it wouldn't be revealed if it was snipe.
Well, by playing the Alex, if he tested for snipe.
Oh, this is kind of a bummer.
Yeah.
Manadorf has good cards, just not anything on curve. And Stampeding Kodo is pretty useless here. I think he wants to save it for like a Leok. A Deadly Shot is apparently worth it to him, which is...
it's not the greatest target in Alex to use it on.
You're using 3 mana to use your biggest, or your most effective single target clear on a 2 mana card, which is the negative value, but he really didn't want that freezing trap to be procced.
Right.
I don't think it's normally a good idea to like
And Geo will keep the charge on his weapon.
Now he is going to be playing with Mana High Main. And a Freezing Trap is decent against the Infected Wolf.
It is. Although, well, infected?
Is that?
Infected.
No, it's infested.
Infested? Okay.
Oh shit, they're really that. Is he just on mobile? Because that just tends to happen when I'm watching on mobile.
So Gio's gonna Houndmaster. I think he was thinking of...
That is unfortunate.
He's just not gonna attack.
Yeah, he's gonna just sit there with a taunt, which is fine.
We're just gonna see another high main anyway.
Yeah, and he'll clear it, I guess, which means that Freezing Trap's not getting much value, but you gotta get rid of that taunt.
Definitely. Because now Gio's gonna test the freezing with one of the little spiders.
Yep.
Now let's see. He could. Are the spiders beasts? I know
They are. That's
they
one
are.
of the
Okay.
big things about this card is that there's 1/1 tokens that spawn are beasts.
Okay. So
which makes it in that death rattle, it makes it better. Haunted Creeper, Correspondent Creeper was
They
really
weren't.
good too, but
Right. So he'll take that out, and he could take the Hyman out with his kill command. See, how much
Yes.
can he clear?
so
He can only do... I'm seeing how much he could try to clear. Looks like just the Hyman... we'll see. If he takes the Hyman out, he can only get rid of...
I don't know if he wants to clear or if he wants to just go face. I think he wants to just push for damage here. I mean, getting rid of one of the 2/2s is nice, but using your kill command on the 6/5 is... that's a debate. Well, he doesn't have the mana for it now, so
No,
it's not
yeah.
gonna work. But, he still doesn't... Like, he could trade the 4/3 into the 2/2. But I think you might want to just start rushing for face at this point. Well...
Because he's got to be expecting
No,
Call of the Wild.
Yeah, Call of the Wild would ruin his day. He didn't give it as much as he could.
Yeah.
There's no thought there. He turns cards and he is going with it for a 12 damage.
Just face. Oh,
Oh. Okay.
all right.
He
So
actually
he'll clear.
wants to trade. Which is not bad.
It's a safe
He's got
bet.
another Call of the Wild next turn,
Mhm.
which would be lethal. I think that's lethal.
Be
Maybe
8, 11,
14 plus
16, plus another 5,
Yeah,
21.
that's definitely lethal.
Mhm.
It's like 22 damage, I think. No, it's 23 damage.
Oh, right, because
Because it's
it'll
two
delete.
Leox.
Yes, okay. Gio's trying to think of how to clear.
Yeah, on his side, he does have some
Is he
ways
gonna
to
gamble
clear.
with the juggler?
I don't know. Flame Juggler for like a 25% chance to kill the target he wants.
Now, even if he gets rid of the high main, there'll still be another 6 if the hyenas
Getting
stay
rid of
out
the high
for the next
main
one.
alone only clears 1 damage.
Right.
It replaces a 7 damage minion with 2 3 damage minions.
Right.
I think the infested wolf wasn't.
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't have many options really. But he could have used a kill commander or quick shot there. But the second Call of the Wild is going to.
Okay, 14,
No, it's not the end yet.
17. Okay.
That is 17 damage, meaning that Geobraun's sitting at 3. He
Still doesn't have any way to clear the board
Right.
next turn.
and he doesn't really have any way to clear. Especially now that he just lost the 3
And he really needed an explosive to try to get rid of the hyenas that are going to pop out.
Right, but that's.
But there's...
He does have. I got
Let's see,
like
so
9
you-
damage there. No, 11 with his hero power.
Mhm.
That's a shame.
You can kill command the
Like, if you're
Misha.
gonna
I don't
You have to like
think
quick
there's
shot the
anything.
Huffer, kill command the Misha. You can
Juggle.
get rid of the Leok and the high main, and that's still not gonna save you.
No. Especially because we've already got the kill command and the quick shot in hand for next turn.
There's really, I don't know if there's anything you can do here to save himself. Juggle doesn't even hit anything useful. He's gonna just try the second one, just hoping maybe. Oh, it'll clear a Leok. but that's not enough.
Nope. Have to.
So Stranger playing those little safer turns right before that Call of the Wild did work out in favor. Maintaining that board control for the double Call of the Wild is just a wicked combo to be in.
It is.
So well played to Stranger / Manadorf.
Let's try to figure out, knowing the class.
Right.
You
Well,
can
now we've
try
got
to
another
find
mirror
out.
match, Shaman versus Shaman.
Okay. We'll see. It's actually going to be Manadorf is aggro shaman, and Gio's got a totem shaman.
Geo's Totem Shaman is, if I recall, yeah, I like it actually. It's interesting because it has 2 Primal Fusions. I think 1 Primal Fusion is a bit of a surprise, but it's still a good card. But 2 is a little more of a commitment, and I personally like the card, but I'm curious to see how it works in this competitive environment. They both have... No. Geo's also got the Thunder Bluff Valiant, so he's really like all Totem. But Manadorf is not running that.
The light protects.
Yep. Manadorf's full in aggro shaman.
Yep, pretty much.
Yep.
So they both have pretty good starts here. Manadorf decides to not do anything turn 1. He, doesn't really have anything to do turn 1. I at first thought that Abusive Sergeant was also a Argent Squire, but it's not. On Geo's side, he can easily double Trog here safely, comfortably, and he might not want to though. He could also Hero Power,
Right.
which allows him to curve out better next turn.
Exactly. And I think you're a little afraid of the 2 Trogs getting lightning bolted.
Well, yeah, but if he spends his whole next turn doing 2 Lightning Bolts and 2 Trogs, that's pretty good on Geo's side still. But he does decide to go with the Hero Power, which is good.
Which I like a little better
especially
because...
considering below and
Right. And you can play the Trogs, but he doesn't have anything with Overload to follow it up.
Yep. Manadorf follows up with a Totem Golem, which will easily trade into both of them. At least until
At least
the
until
Feral
Feral
Spirit
Spirit.
comes down. Now, yeah, he's going to do the Tunnel Trog and then coin out a Lightning Bolt. No, he doesn't need to do the coin.
Doesn't
I
need the coin.
miscounted. And then clear the other one trade. Rather. Good.
Very good turn.
Yeah.
3.
Manadorf's got a good board, and he's got a few good options coming up in the next few turns. But so does Geo.
Mhm.
He's got that nice Hex, which will be great against the Flame
Flame-wreathed.
I mean, no.
Flame-wreathed Faceless.
Yes, that thing. Dr. 4. And Geo is happy to just Hero Power and go face for 1 damage. The Lightning Storm is clutch here.
That is.
I'm pretty sure that's exactly what you need to do. And then
I mean,
I think trade into the Argent. Oh, he's going to do the Flame Wreath Faceless
that's
instead.
just. I mean, you could.
Yeah, Lightning Storm's a little too much right now.
Right. There can be a little better board to Lightning Storm, especially because he can clear most stuff here.
I was just excited because it curved out perfectly.
It does.
Then that leaves him with
It leaves him with 3
mana next turn.
3
which
mana
isn't
next turn.
much. He still has 3 mana next turn, but he's got a 7/7 on the board, which helps that.
Until
And
it gets
he can actually Lightning
maybe
Storm.
not Hex? Or is he gonna... Well, not, at least not Hex first.
I think well, he's got the Lightning Storm, but that's not. He's 1 mana
not
shy
good
of winning
just-
both, which would have been perfect. He can either get rid of the 7/7 or get rid of the 2 other things.
And that's what he's thinking of. Right. And I think you get rid of the Totem Golem and the Trog, because the Trog can get a little out of hand if you don't take care of it.
Yeah. I think going for the board clear here is the superior move, especially because you can. It looks like he's going to play both Tunnel Frogs, which is building up a nice board. And 1/7/7 is scary, but he can deal with the next turn with that Hex.
He can. And that Wrath of Air Totem definitely helping him with the Lightning Storm.
He also doesn't even have to use the Hex next turn.
He doesn't. He
'cause
can
he
use
just
his
did 4
Fire
damage
Elemental.
to it.
Yep.
Yeah. No, he can't. He's got Overload. He can't do.
Oh, that's right. No, he's got 2.
Now the Lightning Storm is coming out. Oh, that is unfortunate.
Oh.
Both Tunnel Trogs survived. That could be the game deciding kind of RNG.
Especially.
Because he doesn't
Ooh.
have an easy way to get rid of these two. To do 1 mana, 1 damage to 2 different things. Well, now he only needs to get rid of 1, but still. Despite the AoE, Geobraun still has 14.
Did you bring some fish?
Not the worst totem, not the best totem.
Interesting he didn't want the 7/7. I mean, it's not that interesting. That's kind of, expected to some degree. But,
Because you've also got to be expecting a Hex.
yeah, putting all your eggs in one basket like that is not the smartest move, but I just, 3/2 with a random totem
I mean, and
might not be much better.
right. I mean, if you did go to for the Faceless even to get Hexed, you still have enough mana for the thing for below next turn, but that's all you can do. And since he would have only had to invest 1 minion into the Faceless, the thing for below isn't going to last too long.
Right. He's still putting up a fight, though. Manadorf, that is.
Yep.
Flame Tongue Totem is a amazing draw here.
Is he?
But
is he
he's gonna Hex,
gonna Hex? Okay.
which he can totally afford to do because he's still got a Flame Tongue Totem and several minions. And now he's got a Taunt.
He also runs 2 Hexes, so.
This is looking to be in Geobraun's favor, but
Let's see, there's no more board clear. No, there's a second Lightning Storm for Manadorf.
yeah.
But that's about it.
Enough because he's still got a Totem Golem.
The light protects.
And now Geo is just vomiting minions.
Because why not?
It's not good enough.
You win.
Nope.
He sees it.
Alright.
And
Geo will take game 2.
simple concede. To move on to the next game. Congrats, Geo. That would be game number 3.
Brawl versus Gul'dan. Your soul shall be mine. For Doomhammer, you win this.
All right, you just saw a
Okay.
little mistake, and this is fine because our rules have actually been slightly altered to make this okay. Geo selected the right class, but the wrong deck.
Yep.
Specifically, so since he caught it immediately,
He
and
caught it
disconnected
before.
immediately- not
Yep.
disconnected. but
Well,
quit.
let us know. Yeah. He caught it before any cards were dealt and
Right.
notified us.
So
So we'll let them restart.
they just gave the decision that everything's good. There's no penalty there, but obviously don't keep happening. Right? There's no warning in that situation. Okay.
If cards are not dealt, if it's in the mulligan phase,
Yeah. As long as it's still in the mulligan phase, that's fine.
Brawl versus Gul'dan.
So, we got a golden Gul'dan.
and cards dealt,
Gul'dan.
Cool.
Against Shaman. So yeah, we are going to see our first Zulak of the day. First of many. So,
So get used to it.
get used to it. What's interesting about Geos? Let's look. Oh, the Crazed Alchemist.
The Crazed
That is
Alchemist.
interesting.
Everything else is pretty standard.
Yeah.
Some have
Doom
Doom
Guard.
Guards,
Oh,
some
yeah.
don't.
Oh,
He's
I
actually got two Doom Guards.
Put the shackle on your head.
And yeah, otherwise looks pretty good. Early Knife Juggler is scary.
Especially with no way to really contest it.
Yeah, exactly. Especially with a killer opening hand like that, where you can drop.
So you're gonna
gonna
get a really nice Lightning Storm.
Yep. Oh, look at that Lightning Storm. Oh,
He's not gonna go for
do it.
Lightning Storm.
Let's see.
Okay.
Which makes sense. You're expecting a Zulak is gonna have many.
Right.
And again, you have to consider next turn's mana curve.
And next turn, so turn 4, you're going to be expecting Geobraun for a Dark Shot. Well, actually, you might not see Darkshire Forbidden Ritual until 6.
Okay. So he wants to trade before throwing out any juggles, which makes sense. Might have been a waste otherwise. And that is a...
Luckily for Manadorf, there is no Forbidden Ritual just yet.
Geo decides he doesn't care about a taunt. He would rather get rid of Manadorf. And follows it up with 2 more minions. Which is not only throwing out juggles, but buffing up Dark Strike Councilman. This is a perfect example of why Zoo is so dominant. The only thing we're missing right now, before to have this really be a typical like powerhouse Zoo log rate, is the Direwolf Elf.
Yes. And will he get lucky on the Voidwalker?
He did. It wouldn't have been a big deal if the Voidwalker lived,
It wouldn't
but
have.
it's nice to see it die. And there's that Doomguard. Only discards 1 card, which is a card he doesn't even care about at this point.
Yep.
Now, Manadorf is still in a sticky situation. He doesn't have a way to get rid of that Doomguard. Lava Burst will only deal 5 damage, and he can't do anything more than that.
Yep. So he'll have to Hero Power and hope for a Stoneclaw.
And he did not.
And he does not get it.
He could have thrown out a Tempo Abusive, decided against it. He does have Chargers in his deck, so I can see why. The Defender of Argus just makes this a bit scarier. And I guess we're going to see a concede in a second.
We will.
Yes. That was a quick Zulok game. As they are. Well played, Geo.
Well done.
That will be game number 3 that is finished. Alright, it is going to be Shaman versus Hunter.
Okay. Manadorf's going to be looking to burn down the Hunter for...
Yeah, he's got to hope for these aggro
Turn
cards.
8.
Oh, he tossed the Argent Squire. Or the Argent Horse Rider. I'm a little surprised by that, but against a Hunter, I guess that's okay. I don't know. He ended up with 4 of the Dr. 4s, so that's pretty cool. We keep stumbling over the name of it, so I'm just giving up.
The
He totally is. He's not, though. But... nothing. Shut up. Pants is being... pants. Thank God.
Really? Despite, you know, social norms, sometimes he just
That
doesn't
should be
wear
your,
pants.
like, blog or something. Or pants optional. Or your band name. I don't know. Or like... yeah, or like a bar or something. I don't know, something. It should be the name of
This is
something.
actually some pretty slow first
Maybe a
turns.
book. I don't know. You decide.
And Strange doesn't have anything to do next turn so far. No, he definitely doesn't have anything to do. But he'll trade. No? Face. Okay.
He doesn't care about that.
I don't care about no Toad.
It would have been nasty if the Death Rattle killed
It
the
would
Twin
have.
Golem. That
Yeah.
would have been sad.
Oh, and in addition to, you know, having the HearthJawn season finale here at the King of Prussia Mall, Uncanny is a Pokestop. Sort of, but not really. It's close to one.
It's
So, you
close
know,
to
come
one.
in, hang out,
Yeah,
get some
and,
Pokeballs and eggs and things,
Yeah.
and catch some Pokemon.
The Doomsayer. First one we've seen today.
Yep.
Yeah, clear everything up nice and tight. Geo is gonna follow up with a Carrion Grub. Which is
A card
fine.
I didn't think anybody was going to play when I first saw it released. 'Cause
Why?
It's boring and it's just kind of, and there's
Compare
no
it to-
flavor
there's-
text. But compared to the other 3 drops.
Yeah, I mean, compare it to
And-
Druid of the Flame. It's the same thing. It's a beast that's 2/5, and that's played. And this is also
It
a
is.
deck that likes a high health
Right.
beast that you can buff up as a taunt.
Which is,
I get what you mean. At first
Yeah.
glance, it's like this boring,
like,
but
yeah,
it's actually
stupid.
a very strong
but
card.
the fact that it's a 3/2/5, it's a very nice Houndmaster
and
target.
since it's 3 mana, it combos, like it curves very well with a Houndmaster.
Yeah.
Which is important.
Unfortunately, Geo doesn't have it yet. But
I mean, you don't
that's-
really want to trade into a 2/5 though, so it's fine just sitting
Well,
there.
right.
Feral Spirit comes out, and he's probably going to not attack. He's afraid it's a freezing trap, I'm guessing. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Stampeding Coda will come out and get rid of one of their taunts. The other one will die. Of course. And that grub's gonna just continue on its merry little way, poking at his face.
And more wolves.
More wolves. Which are still gonna get cleared away,
They will.
frankly. Because he's got 2 quick shots. He can actually clear everything. He has exactly enough mana to clear all of Stranger's stuff.
Manadorf.
Okay, whatever. It says it there. They understand what I'm saying. I'm sorry, Manadorf. I really don't mean to be offending you. Maybe you should have your name be the same across. I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
Just like everybody else here.
Just like everybody else.
To my side.
So Geo.
Leok's probably.
Okay.
I mean, that was a good one. That allowed the carry and grub the trade into the taunt, but yeah, I like Leok there. Misha might have been good too, but not as aggressive. Huffer would not have been a good idea.
No. The one time.
All right, so he's got.
If he can pull out a Wrath
of Air. He
Nope.
didn't get it. That's okay. Although he
He'll
could
hope
end
to
up not
clear
killing
2.
anything here,
Yeah.
which
He'll hope
would
to
be
get-
bad. He manages
He
to
gets
kill the
1.
carry grub.
Okay.
He does have the other lightning storm ready
does.
for the next batch. Okay. Geo has not been able to pop that trap, which is, eventually going to become a problem. But not yet, because he's got a thing from below. And a flame wreath.
Yep.
Do you think he's debating on that lightning storm?
I think he is. I mean, with the thing, he'll have to trade, assuming no removal, both of them will trade into it. But
Okay. Hero power. Over thing. I mean, okay.
the Flame Tome's not going to do too much. Well, it's not going to do anything really. Nothing.
Well, this is a decent play against Deadly Shot. He doesn't know if he wants to get rid of the Leok.
Right.
There is little time.
If he.
He does. He's
Okay.
he's probably doing
Which-
that, well, obviously to protect the thing, but it also makes a potential call of the wild not as good.
Yes. I was thinking Geo's also already used both of his quick shots, so he can't trade the grub and
Right.
use removal.
Deadly Shot only has a 50% chance to hit the right target, and if it hits the 1/1, that's very sad.
It is. Oh, he's going to go for it.
That's very
which-
sad. So, Geobraun is calling for the doom of somebody. I don't. We don't know yet who exactly it will be. But now that that Deadly Shot is out, and if Manadorf's been paying attention, he'll know that Geo has only 1 Deadly Shot. It's safe to play the 7/7. Very safe. He's obviously figured out at this point that it's not Freezing Trap.
Mm-hmm.
The Houndmaster next turn will provide a big taunt with the Stranglethorn Tiger, which... Oh, that's just...
Ooh. Let's see. Okay.
Yep, that's right. Tuskar is interesting. That's a good play.
Now, what do you hope for out of
Oh,
it aside
you
from a
don't
flame
play it
tome?
on that side.
Not on that side.
You can play it in the middle or on the left, but if he had summoned a Flame Tongue, he would have lost 2 damage there. But that's okay.
Because he'll just deal 16 damage anyway. No Call of the Wild.
No Call of the Wild. This is
Houndmaster
looking
will not
so-
do it. Nothing will do it.
So that is game number 3 on Geo's for Geo's wins. Rather, that was game number. Why didn't you correct me the whole time?
Did
I
you
was
say
just
it?
saying. Yeah, I just said that
I
you
wasn't
won.
paying attention to
3-1.
anything you said.
I completely messed it up. I don't even know where my brain was at. Sorry, guys. Like, what is everyone talking about? Everyone's playing the same decks. It's hard to tell them apart. All right, so it's 2-2. It's 2-2. I promise you guys. Manadorf has his control warrior. This is the only control warrior we have in the
Tournament.
Thank you. And Geobraun has his hunter, which we just saw. How nice that he has his acidic swamp boots ready for that gore howl. I don't know.
Gore
If he
Howl,
saves
Mount
it for the gore
Karak.
howl. Awesome. He might need to use it earlier though.
You might. How many weapons does he got? We've got 2 fiery wind axes
And a gore howl. I think
and a
that's
gore
it.
howl.
Yep.
Yep.
In this kind of control deck, there's not any other weapon you really want.
No.
I
I mean, that cursed blade.
Everyone makes fun of Cursed Blade. It's a good card. It's just not good in this meta or that kind of deck. Acolyte of Pain is nice. Get him some draws.
I like it. And Gio's got, well, he could force only 1 draw.
Yeah, he's
Which
gonna,
he's gonna
do the bow, which is a good use of his mana. Although Manadorf can follow up with a nice hefty taunt. Yep, there we go.
Yep.
Bloodhoof Brave. I have an ox to grind. He's still able to get rid of it in multiple ways.
Quick shot. And quick
Yeah.
shot.
Yeah, quick shot is an option, and you can keep your minion. You attack and then quick shot.
And then quick shot.
like with your
'Cause-
face.
Right, attack with your face to stop because of the enrage.
Yeah, keep the bat alive. And then you still have 2 mana to hero power with, which is nice.
I like it.
Yeah. And Manadorf's still sitting there like, do I play the Ravaging Ghoul? Is it worth it? It's only 1 minion.
Or do I just do another Bloodhook Brave?
But he could just do another. He's gonna go with the Ravaging Ghoul though. And
Which
then
is also
probably a
fine.
hero power. Because obviously. Oh. Damn. Now he can do. Oh, okay. He could coin out a Savage Savannah Highmane. Probably not the best. He's gonna play the Tundra Rhino. I think that's a bit of a gamble. I mean, I don't know. When a warrior has that many cards, you can probably assume it's gonna get killed, which it is. He had several ways to kill it.
Yeah.
He had like 1 way to kill it, I guess, but still,
One good way.
1 good way. He could have drawn into something with the slam. Jira's like, oh, bummer, I lost my Tundra Rhino, but he's still got a Savannah Highmane. I mean,
Right.
he can still, he's fine. That's.
And I mean, the Tundra Rhino
It
was
would
a
have just
little
made
better
this
first
turn
curve.
absolutely nasty if it stayed alive.
Yeah.
But absorbing damage like that's not the worst.
No. What was Manendorf thinking he'd draw into? Was he trying to remove the Highmane?
What do you mean?
Because he could have axed and slammed to get rid of the
Yeah,
Highmane.
he could have.
I don't know if he was trying to get rid of it or just draw something.
I think he was just trying to draw something.
Okay.
He could be like knowing what's coming with the call and being like, I need my brawl. I need to draw my brawl. He's got 2 of them in his deck. He doesn't have one in his hand yet.
Okay.
And he doesn't have many good options to get rid of the Call of the Wild.
Unless he's thinking Geddon.
I mean, Geddon's still
Because-
good against this board.
Right. So Geddon will get rid of the hyenas, and if you call the next turn, it'll get rid of the Huffer.
And that's about it.
And
but
that's about it. I mean, it'll take the Misha and the Leok down to 2.
would be nice if he had a weapon developed, though, because
Which
then he could clear the board.
He could.
Oh,
but
well.
this is still an excellent Geddon.
Yeah, it is. The quick shot will get rid of the Baron Geddon, but A Ravaging Ghoul will clean up the 1/1 spiders afterwards. Oh, kill command.
Okay,
I
he'll
missed
do
that.
kill command
Thinking
too.
of quick shot. Okay, so he'll keep his infested wolf alive. Throw down a Stranglethorn Tiger.
Which is a really nice follow-up with Call of the Wild. You'll get
Yeah.
that 6 face damage. So what do you do if you're Manadorf?
Sylvanas, maybe? I don't know. Actually, maybe not because of the little 1/1s. Developing a weapon's not a bad idea. It's gonna slam. Maybe. It's tough, but
Slam and goal. Okay.
yeah, I think getting rid of all of these little tokens it's gonna be useful down the line.
Chooses not to develop a weapon.
Yeah, well, you know what? He's
He's
definitely
expecting.
could
He knows
know.
of the
Yeah.
ooze. Yeah.
He definitely could have seen it. Again, whether he remembers it is a different story. As a note, players cannot bring their outside notes into the game. They are free to write, like they can bring an empty paper and write whatever during the match, but you can't come in with notes. So it really comes down to memory.
And if you're really paying attention, you'd know that that ooze had been in his hand since the start of the game.
Yeah,
and
that's
has
a
not
tougher
been
thing to
played.
keep track of.
That is.
But if you're somebody that,
I cannot do that. I've tried,
Yeah.
and it just causes me to make bad plays.
yeah. A Gromash will clean up the tiger. If he decides to do that.
I mean, he played it.
Yeah. Fiery War Axe would be nice to get rid of the ghoul.
Cool.
I guess the other thing he might have been thinking of is, okay, if I attack the toad, I said ghoul, I don't know. Attack the toad first, it hits Gromash, it triggers, he can do 10 face damage, but he didn't
That's
want to
true.
keep that tiger alive because a Call of the Wild would have been game over then.
Yep.
Call of the Wild is still almost game over for him.
Actually, yeah.
It would deal 5 damage.
5
Plus-
plus 2 from
Oh,
the
he
hero
can
power.
point out and do
And he
both.
can
Oh,
point out.
this is...
Yeah.
Alright, that's not that scary actually.
Okay.
Mish is the best option for Manadorf,
Right.
not for Geo.
Which actually, it also kind of seals the game anyway. Well, no, he's got those revenges, so he
Yeah.
can clean up. Okay. Oh.
Oh no, the ooze.
Oozed.
He kind of expected that, or should have at least. He
And a Doomsayer?
okay.
Alright.
Well, Doomsayer makes this awkward. I don't think. How desperately do you want to like do something? I guess you have to revenge.
I feel like
I don't know. You could just sit in hero power.
you could just play Elise
Nothing-
to get the map in your deck.
Yeah, that's an option. But like none of his other his other
But I think
options
investing
really
those revenges is
deal
too
with
much.
a 4 health taunt that well.
Yeah.
Because revenge does what, 3 damage when it's procced like that? Yeah.
But
His
trying to
weapon
invest
does
both
3.
of those, or even one and a weapon.
If you play both in your Gyrosh, your Gromash dies.
You're Grimace, right?
So he can axe down another one, which looks to be the play, and then he'll kill the Doomsayer, keeping a 10-1 on the board, which is nice because I think at this point Geo has used all of his direct damage. He might have one more.
I believe he has a
command
quick shot left.
left. Does he? Okay. Keep getting confused because there's so many.
I think he only has. Does he have one kill
I
command?
thought I saw 2 quick shots, but
He does have 2 kill commands, so I know he has a kill command left.
the Call of
know
the Wild's
about the
coming out
quick shot.
obviously, and he's gonna just push face.
Definitely.
He only. Oh wait, never mind. Yeah, that's enough damage.
Yeah. That's why.
Yeah, that would be game. That is indeed Geobraun's 3rd win.
Yes.
That's it. Well played. Sorry again about the mix-up last time. I promise you this time Geobraun did win.